Hello and welcome to Mitch Madness. This is episode 11 of the Barndominium series. This video documents day 2 of the build. Some of the prep work for the trusses, such as installing the house wrap and roof edging on the exterior facing trusses and moving the trusses into place on the ground near where they were to be installed, was done yesterday while others were working on the posts. But I'm showing this on the day 2 episode so that everything involving the trusses is in a single episode. As of the time I am assembling this episode, they have been working on the build for only 5 days now, and the progress is astonishing. They trimmed down the top of the posts with chainsaws. Notice how there is not a ladder in sight. Instead, the guys get where they need to go by climbing on the girts. Not sure if that is a skid steer, but as I mentioned in yesterday's episode, that is the only piece of equipment that they have used for the entire build thus far. The long, probably homemade pole attaches to the forks of the machine, and it has a hook at the tip which they hook onto the peak of the truss and lift it into place. Watch how the guy throws the 2x4s up to the guy on the truss, who snags it with one hand. They started by setting the trusses for the house section of the building. You can see the transition from standard trusses to scissor trusses, which will produce the vaulted ceiling in what I call the great room. You'll learn more about the design of the Barndominium in a subsequent episode. All of the trusses for the house section were set by 12 noon, so 5 hours. Then they started on the trusses for the shop. All of the ones for the shop are scissor trusses to achieve enough ceiling height for a car lift and possibly a loft and/or a tall overhead door on the left side. I had the time lapse set to stop at 5 p.m., but I think they worked until a little after 6 that day, so a long 11-hour day. After all the trusses were set, they installed the remaining posts on the left side since they no longer needed construction access to the interior of the building. They used bags of concrete to set those last few posts instead of ordering in another concrete truck. Okay, that's a wrap for this amazing episode of the Mitch Madness Barndominium series. As cool as this one was, I promise you that the next episode will knock your block off when you see how much these guys accomplished, but you have to remember to subscribe to be reminded when new episodes are launched. Bye, y'all!